Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back with another episode. And today guys, I want to focus on the director Edgar Ulmer. He's gaining a lot more popularity nowadays. He was known as a kind of a low budget. He was one of the kings of the low budget. But he did some really good movies over the years, and he actually directed one of my favorite movies from 1945, Detour. And there's a lot more that he did and stuff, but I wanted to show off the movies that I do have by him. Minus 1934's The Black Cat, the horror classic with Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff and everything, which kind of what first got me interested in Edgar Ulmer. He famously started in Germany, and he came over here, and he had worked with a lot of legends, and he got the gig at Universal to make, like, The Black Cat and everything in 1934, and it turned into it's a horror classic in my opinion now. But he kind of fell in love with the movie studio's daughter or girlfriend or something, and wife. I think it's wife, and they kind of ran off, and basically his career in big time Hollywood was over at that point, and he did a bunch of other stuff. But I picked up some stuff here lately. This is new. This is called the Edgar G Ulmer Archive, and this was released in the mid 2000s. It's about 6 hours of stuff. It's a 3-disc set, and it has The Strange Woman from 1946, which is a really good movie with Hedy Lamarr. I really recommend that one. Strange Illusion from 1945. It's got Bluebeard from 1944, and The Daughter of Dr. Jekyll from 1957. It's also got the movie he did in 1939 with an all-black cast called Moon Over Harlem. Plus, it's got some bonus features and stuff like that. And his daughter does an interview and stuff like that. And she's trying to keep his movies together and stuff, and making the archive, and being in charge of his movies so they don't just slip into obscurity and everything. So some of them are being rescued from obscurity and becoming out there. Kino put out a Blu-ray disc of 3 of his movies, and then a three movie set, and then they put out recently a set I have right here of Bluebeard, which I mentioned, which is on there, which is not a good copy of it, but this is a restored 2020 HD master of Bluebeard, starring the legend John Carradine as a murderer in old France, or I think he's in France or somewhere, and he's 19th century Paris, and he's like a murderer. He marries and kills, and great little movie. It's got Gene Parker, Niles Asher, which was one of those great stuffy guys who was like a romantic lead and stuff like that, and he was by that point, working for the Poverty Studios, which is PRC. And actually, Edgar Ulmer ran PRC for the longest time. And he worked on an extreme tight budget and everything. And this looks really good. It's got the slipcase. Doesn't have dual artwork or anything. But yeah, Bluebeard is really cool. Especially if you like, 19th century, like Alfred Hitchcock type, movies, or somewhere in there. Really, really cool. I mean, it's been rescued from obscurity for sure. And at 72 minutes, it goes by pretty quick. And it's got some audio commentaries on here, which are really interesting. And now I can't mention Edgar Ulmer without mentioning one of my favorite film noirs. I think it's just one of my favorite movies. I just watch this thing all the time. I just love the performances in this. They're just so I don't know, this movie is great. Detour. Anybody that doesn't have this edition yet, get this Criterion Collection Blu-ray. This is the ultimate Detour. It's been completely restored by Criterion Collection. Even has an extra a video showing how they restored it and how hard it was and how they had to what they had to work with and stuff. But yeah, it's a 4K digital restoration of the movie. It's got a great documentary from 2004 called The Man Off Screen. Has interviews with the actors Ann Savage, Roger Corman, Joe Dante. There's some interviews with Noah Eisenberg, and like I said, it has that new restoration video that's really cool. But man, this is great. 1945, 69 minutes. Ann Savage, maybe the meanest film noir woman of all time. And then of course it's got Tom Neal as he's just such a palooka in this movie. He's just down on his luck. You could never find an actor more down on his luck. It's just, you see it in his face. I mean, I think he was having issues in real life, but you just really see it in this movie. Great movie. I just really love it, man. I mean, I know it's not the best movie ever made or anything, but it's just a lot of fun watching it. And next up, this is a newer movie I picked up by Edgar Ulmer. This is from Alpha Video, starring Douglas Kennedy and Marguerite Chapman, she was in some westerns I know of. The Amazing Transparent Man. And really cool. I mean, ultra low budget, guys. 1959, 58 minutes. Original screenplay by Jack Lewis. Really cool movie. I mean, ultra budget, but he pulls it off. It's really good. It's a really good movie. Goes by really fast. It's like a bank robber. He's trying to transform himself, and he ends up being invisible. And I won't go into it, but yeah, pick this one up, The Amazing Transparent Man. The Alpha Video edition is really acceptable, so I would go for that one. Now, this is one that was released by Warner Archive, their film noir collection on DVD that they did a few years ago. This one is called Murder Is My Beat. And this is like a straight up film noir and everything, and really good movie. Paul Langdon, Barbara Payton, Robert Shane, a lot of kind of unknown people. But these, this was produced at one of the lowest budget studios in Hollywood at the time. So pretty much working with no budget, pretty much. I mean, we're not talking about, what's his face? I don't even know his name. I can't even think about it right now. But he worked on the low budget, but he did good stuff with the low budget. So yeah, check this out if you can find a good deal on this one. It's a lot of fun too, and it's only 77 minutes and everything. But yeah, this one has a little more higher quality. I think he did this for Allied Artists, which was kind of a subsidy of like Warner Brothers or something at that time. And again, here's another one that I picked up brand new. A lot of fun. I think this is on Blu-ray you can get, but this is part of MGM's Midnight Movies DVD collection line. The Man from Planet X. Really good. It has probably one of the most famous, crazy-looking aliens in costume in all time. I mean, you just have to watch it to believe it. It's got Robert Clark, Margaret Field, William Charlotte, and it's the weirdest visitor the Earth has ever seen. Now that is a true statement. But yeah, this is from 1951. It's an hour and 11 minutes. Pretty cool effects on the low budget if you think about it. It's just the alien is kind of goofy in a way, but it works somehow. This movie works. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how this is, but it works. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, the Man from Planet X. And then finally, guys, to kind of mix it up, he did a Western. And I actually have a German media book of it, but this was filmed in, when was this? I want to say it was like it was in the 50s. I can't remember when, but The Naked Dawn. And that stars Arthur Kennedy and Betta St. John. which is a really good movie done on the low. I believe it's filmed in color. 82 minutes, and it's got some bonus stuff, but it's in German. But yeah, this is a good print. That's why I got this German media book, because it's a really good print of the movie. So yeah, look for it. Naked Dawn. There may be some other copies out there floating around, but I mean, if you got an all-region player, just go ahead and get this, because this is Region B, Region 2. So, but yeah, he did a Western with Arthur Kennedy. Pretty interesting, actually. I liked it a lot. So yeah, The Naked Dawn. So there you go, guys. There's some films by the great Edgar G. Ulmer, one of the most celebrated, low budget innovators of film. I mean, he worked against the grain. He was going to make the movies that he wanted to make, how he wanted to make them, and he did it all under the studios, in the studio system, at a low budget studio, and he did it. And a lot of these are very interesting, one of a kind movies and stuff. So I really want to speak to you and say, check this guy out, check his work out, check these movies out. He did a little bit of everything. He did some good sci-fi movies. He did, like a Western. Of course, Detour, you probably have already watched. The Black Cat from 1934, check that out. So there you go, guys. Edgar G. Ulmer. There he is, Edgar G. Ulmer. Great documentary on here, by the way, too, that his daughter and some guys put together. A really good one. Where does it say? I think it doesn't say what the name of it is, but it's in the bonus features. But yeah, really good stuff. And so yeah, there you go, guys. Don't forget to check out my channel and comment and subscribe if you feel inclined. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.